What are 3 words that come to mind when you say the Amazon e-commerce experience?
Ooh, difficult. I think opportunity, trust. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm Beth. I look after the Marketplace and Amazon team at Cloud Seller Pro. Cloud Seller Pro, they do a range of advertising support and creative support for companies. What I do specifically within the Marketplace and Amazon team is I help customers understand how to get the most out of Amazon. So I think there's so many different companies can take advantage of the platform. You know, resellers do very well on it, but I think the main kind of customer who can get the most out of it are those that have the ability to register their brand. So that involves getting the trademark and going through the brand registry process. Because what that does is it unlocks a lot more opportunity in terms of your brand campaigns and also the enhanced content that you have available to you on Amazon. So I think for Amazon, it's very unique in that it is a closed platform. You know, there's no linking out. There's, you know, you can't go and advertise a different platform on it, for example. But what you do have is a very engaged, trusting user base, you know, as in shoppers on Amazon. And that's a really important thing to have as a business who's selling. You want people who are going to trust. And then again, the shipping frequency as well, I think is a really valuable tool that Amazon have. I know it's difficult as a seller to be involved in that kind of you know, way of working, but a lot of customers just want that from people, from Amazon, from businesses. Yeah, so the trust that Amazon have from their existing customer base, you know, that's a huge advantage that you can use there. Also, I'd say the prime shipping, the FBA as well. I know I'm repeating myself a little bit here, but you know, there's a huge volume of customers that are ready to go on Amazon to convert because they want something quickly. And I also think that the opportunities that you have for elevating your brand on Amazon, so the sponsored brand advertising, the A+ content in your store is really important. Gives you a little bit of shelf space on Amazon. 3 most important things for me, talking to new sellers on Amazon, is going to be register your brand. You know, it just unlocks so much more opportunity on Amazon. So you've got different campaign types, and you've also got your store page and your enhanced content on your product detail page. And I think that's so useful for a brand to have on Amazon. Something else to consider, which I think is really important, is the FBA or Seller Fulfilled Prime. You want to have that Prime badge on your products because a lot of customers on Amazon just search by turning on that Prime shipping option. So it cuts out a lot of the products, you know, because they just want something quickly. So you can take advantage of being in that section of Amazon. And I also think trying to get your listings right initially is really useful. So if you think about your search terms, your key term research for your title and your bullet points, making sure you've got good product images as well, because it cuts down the work you might have if you want to optimize them later down the line. On Amazon, there is something called retail readiness, and that's their term for it. And what that is it's a checklist basically of all of the things you can do to your listing to help get the most out of it. So that's things like making sure your title is between 150 characters and 200, getting your search terms in there, using 5 bullet points, you know, your images, making sure that you're taking advantage of as many slots as possible. And all of those things come together to help improve the retail readiness score. Yeah, I mean, I think so, just because with Amazon, there's so many different parts to it. You know, you've got the listing side of things, the advertising side of things, your content. Amazon policy as well is different from other platforms. So having the specific skill set for that platform, you know, is a huge task to be familiar with in itself. You know, and I think a lot of customers that I work with just don't have the time to put that in, you know, more than capable of doing it. It's just making sure that they actually have the time to understand each separate part, because it's almost each thing you need to do on Amazon is its own thing you need to learn separately. So I think for Amazon advertising, I mean, anyone with a professional seller account, providing that you have products that are eligible for advertising on Amazon, should be able to take advantage of the sponsored products advertising, which is search term targeting or product detail page targeting. So that's fairly standard. But where you get into the really exciting stuff is the brand advertising that you can take advantage of. And you can use that to advertise your store, for example. You can create a headline banner ad of 3 products with some lifestyle images. And you can also do like sponsored brand video as well. So anyone who really wants to elevate their presence on Amazon and get their brand across should be using those tools. Yeah, so I think as a retailer, it's difficult. I think, you know, there's definitely a lot of frustrations that I see around seller support and how to navigate that. And I think at times, sometimes, you know, as an agency where we can kind of be the best benefit to people is that we've been through most of these problems before, you know, and that's the advantage of working with multiple customers is that for the problems that you're facing, it could be the first time that a customer has that problem, but we might have seen it, you know, several times before and then can work with you to help resolve that. And I think as an agency, obviously, we have access to dedicated partner managers at Amazon, and we also have a partner manager dashboard as well, where we can get more data about your listing health and how you're going to succeed the best at Amazon. In terms of how Amazon structure their catalogue, it can be quite difficult to understand when actually listing a product, especially if it is a product that's not new to Amazon. You know, joining someone else's listing can have its own complications. So I think, you know, having an agency support on what could work and what couldn't work on the platform is always useful for that first prospecting upload that you might do with your products. Something else that can be difficult to navigate is the way that you speak with seller support, because a lot of it, you know, there's lots of Amazon specific terms, there's lots of like knowledge that you need to be able to navigate that initially. You know, which we've done quite a lot for our customers in the past and have had good success in resolving those issues. And I think above anything else, you know, we're here to give you the time back. We have the time to deal with this. We want to be focused on helping you succeed on Amazon. So, you know, take advantage of our knowledge base and what we already know to improve your own store.
What do you think the 3 words are to describe the Amazon e-commerce experience?
Tricky to put it into 3 words, but I think opportunity, trust, and expanse, just because it's so big.